Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Chikorita's up bright and early. Good morning. And there's a cutscene that I happened to stop recording before I interrupted, so now that we're here. Hello. Who could that be? Is Rescue Team Mega Gold here? Hello, that's me, and also Chikorita. That's right. Wait, aren't you... I remember. You're the jump off in Pokemon Square. We even get cutscenes that show flashbacks. That's a little extra, even for Pokemon games. You're the jump off in Pokemon Square. We saw Shiftry agreeing to do your rescue job. Yes, but Shiftry, he hasn't come back yet from the rescue mission. Are you serious? Our friend Jumpluff got wedged between some rocks. We Jumpluff can go anywhere if we can catch a wind. But even though the skies are filled with thunderclouds, for some odd reason, the winds haven't blown. Not even a breeze? That is strange. Shiftry's leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. We thought Shiftry's wind would be able to dislodge our friend, but Shiftry hasn't returned. Doesn't sound like all that challenging of a rescue mission. It is strange. Let's just leave him. After all, he was kind of reluctant to go help other people if it wasn't, you know, going to give him some sort of benefit in return. I mean, I guess we have to be the good guys, whatever. Oh, that's the spirit. Hey, what? Hey, could you hear me? Your expression tells me you're ready. Sure, I'm a side duck. What expression do I even have? Don't answer that. We'll go look for them. Really? Thank you. No problem, you can count on us, apparently. Let's go. I don't have any say in the matter. Deliver an Oranberry. I never did store these. And just to get it out of the way, I might as well. I think I have an Oranberry even on me. Yeah, I might as well. Your friend can wait. I got a berry to deliver. I have to accept it, right? I mean, it wasn't particularly difficult. There's only 3 floors I had to go through in Thunderwave Cave. More mail. Jumpluff is nowhere to be seen. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to meet up with the... Hello? Did you know that you get a reward if you complete a rescue job? Some Pokemon run rescue teams because they want the rewards. Like Shiftry, for example. I don't know where I'm supposed to find Shiftry or Jumpluff. I thought they'd be in Pokemon Square, but they weren't. They're also not by the bulletin board. Nope, now you're there. What? Okay, well, slight oversight aside. I guess Silent Chasm is where I'm supposed to go. But there's another job I could be doing. I'll just get out of the way really quick. This one's not too difficult either. Hello, my noon. Get rescued. And once again, Jumpluff is absent. And sure enough, more mail. I should probably just skip over doing some of these little side quests and actually progress the story. Like, to my understanding, these never actually stop. Oh, okay, so they stopped. But, like, you're always going to get mail, like, every single day. Either it's going to be these little things that are useful information for the game, or you're going to actually get missions. But I feel like there's, like, a limit on how many missions you can do to just keep leveling up so you don't get over-leveled. Like, the game, I assume, I haven't actually tested it or anything, or looked any information up about it. I just assume that it stops giving you missions so that way you can't get over-leveled, so that way you progress the game at a reasonable pace, you know? So, I guess I don't have much choice. No complaints, though. It's a good story. This cliff is steep. Your friend Jumpluff is lost deep in this canyon? Yes, I'm sorry to ask, but please help. It'll be fine. Let's go, Ace. Wait. Yes, what is it? There's something I forgot to mention. This canyon is known as the Silent Chasm, but it's rumored that an amazing monster sleeps here. Well, the only chasm I know that has a giant monster would be the Giant Chasm. But that's a Unova region, and we're not supposed to be in that region, so... Monster? Yes, but it's only folklore. Then why even bring it up? What was the point? Other than to instill fear, you little psychopath. It's also true that Shifter hasn't returned. I just thought I should let you know that we are aware. Ow, ow, ow. My stomach, it hurts. Why are you standing on your hind legs? Don't worry, human form Chikorita can't hurt you. Oh, what's wrong? It's my stomach. It's suddenly cramped up. And she died. I think my breakfast was spoiled or something. Just say it, you're terrified. Coward. Say, Ace, aren't you feeling sick too? Your stomach hurts too, doesn't it? I'm perfectly fine. What's the matter, Ace? I need you to back me. If you're my partner, you need to read my cues better. You stop faking your illness and let's go. Why the sudden outburst, Chikorita? Don't you have a stomach ache? Yes. Ow, ow, also, by the way. I guess the cramping settled down. Yeah, okay. So anyway, you said there may be a monster. What's it like? I don't know very much at all. What use even are you then? It is an old folk tale. I wouldn't know if it existed or not. You just happened to remember it existed at one point, possibly, and wanted to bring it up to be an ass. This is why nobody used to jump left in VGC. It's a dick. Well, it can't be helped. Let's just hope that monster doesn't exist. Hoping, okay. My friend jump left should be around B10F. Oh lord, there's a lot of floors. Okay, gotcha. Let's get going. How difficult can this dungeon really be, though? I haven't even seen any Pokemon yet. Hello? It's empty. I probably should have grabbed a partner or two. Escape orb. I assume it's like an escape rope. There's a Farfetch somewhere in here. I haven't come across literally anything in this dungeon so far. This is very empty. Well, that's what I get for speaking. Oh, Weedle wants to join the team. Sure. Okay, I've walked all over the place and I've only come across a single Weedle. Are you kidding me? It's only level 8. I thought there was supposed to be a Farfetch somewhere, but I haven't seen you either. There's another Weedle. Thank you. Well, I think I found the Farfetch. Do I have any gravel rocks? I do not have any gravel rocks. I do have sleep seeds though. Those I can actually throw. Right? Yeah, throw. Nice. How did that wake you up? I've walked literally all over the entire dungeon, only for me to realize that I could have just gone back in the room that I spawned in, which is right up here. And I found the stairs a lot quicker. I only came across Weedle and a Farfetch'd. Are you kidding me? Empty that dungeon. Oh, Yanma wants to join. Yeah, okay. Level 10 for this one. Chikorita decided to go off on her own for some reason. Hello? Getting hungry. Oh boy. I think I have a lot of apples. I only have to worry about my belly, right? I don't have to worry about anybody else. Hopefully. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of Weedle. No offense, Weedle. But there's like Teddy Ursa and Farfetch'd, which honestly, I'd rather have Farfetch'd than a Weedle, to be honest. I'm gonna release it now, actually. How do I do that? Farewell, maybe? It'd be gone from the team forever. I can get another Weedle, there's plenty in here. I'm just trying to progress the story, to be fair. Seemed disappointed and left. He tried to make me feel bad, but it is just a Weedle. Yeah, I might get to level. Nice. Not getting any new moves, though. Linked moves are almost out of PP. I'm gonna use them again anyway. Yeah, they got 1 PP left. I have max elixir, though. Thank you. Oh, I found a gummy. Purple gummy. What even likes purple? Well, you got the PP checker at least. How do I see the log? Oh, there we go. I ask and I shall receive. Seems to like this gummy. Yama's belly didn't change. So it doesn't hate the gummy, at least. I don't know if any Pokemon really hate any gummies. Like they either like it or really like it. I also don't understand why my Yanma didn't bother attacking when it had an opportunity to attack twice now. I don't understand how some of this works. Like, I get that I have it set to always follow along, but why do they sometimes attack and sometimes not? It's actually legitimately annoying. I'm getting some gravel rocks at least. Can deal some damage from a distance, not have to rely on my crap scratch to not deal any damage. There's a Houndour. Can I recruit you, maybe? Nope. I get the feeling that Poliwag would be in the pond somewhere. Pond friend area. Surely I'd be able to recruit one. Not Dustox, though. Go away. Not seeing any Poliwag. Did it, like, just despawn or something? You can stay over there. Bruh. 69 belly, nice. I think Dustox is stuck there. Never mind. Can you handle that on your own? Fantastic. I somehow have not found the stairs yet. Another Poliwag. Ignore me. Damn. Oh, you're one shot. That's easy. Oh, hello. Now you're in the way and I can't walk there. Okay, first of all, you leave Chikorita alone. Rude. Hope you enjoyed your nap. Yeah, was at double speed, okay. Wouldn't mind having a Trapinch. Of course, I'm not going to be able to because my partner has to knock it out first. Still no recruits. Seriously, what the hell kind of dungeon shape is this? 3 rooms that I've come across, nothing but hallways. Finally got to the stairs though. Jeez. Chikorita has that, right? Good. Another Trapinch. Don't think I'm going to be able to recruit you though, because it doesn't seem like you're going to be willing. Okay. Yama does learn Double Team though. This would be so much better if I actually had like Water Stab or Confusion or literally anything besides Scratch. Also, low-key, this whole belly mechanic is actually just annoying too. Also because it's making it so I can't actually carry a whole bunch of items I would have preferred to be carrying. I get it, inventory management's part of a game, but it actually just feels more clunky than actually useful here. Arena trap prevents movement. So that's the thing too with these games, is that the abilities behave differently, and like move, secondary effects, status conditions, things like that. They don't work the same way as they do in the normal core series games. I'm just prevented from moving because of Arena Trap, when that doesn't really have any effect in this, if that makes sense. I know it doesn't, I'm sorry. In the normal games, Arena Trap means that because I'm on the ground and not floating or flying, I can't switch out. Well, here it just means I can't do anything like move or attack. I can't attack. I just can't move. I'm literally trying. I'm holding directional. There we go. Nobody wants to be a friend, though. Okay, everybody wants to come after me, I see. Huh? The move failed? What? Why? I still have PP. Don't take that out of context. Was I not aiming at the book? I was probably aiming to the side or something. Doesn't matter anyway, because it just misses regardless. Holy shit, this is actually pissing me off. Since I last used a max elixir, that's now the, I believe, 6th, 7th time now that that move has missed. Oh my god, this game is infuriating sometimes. Yeah, no, I decided that since I'm not allowed to play the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and go grab myself a drink real quick. Holy shit, what the actual fuck? I can't use a move now, apparently. Why? Why did they become unbound? Jesus Christ, I actually had to go back in the footage to figure out what the fuck. So because I failed the move, it uses up the actual PP even though the move fails. That's fantastic. I really, really, really cannot stand the dog shit mechanics of this game. I actually can't do anything now because of that. I'm on the 9th floor. I'm rage quitting on this one. Holy fucking Christ. Okay, so I got a few levels on my Pokemon. Taught new moves. Got a few levels on Magnemite as well. Speaking of, I need to go grab it again. I have 2 Rattata. Okay. Yeah, I did a couple things at the Makuhita Dojo to get a couple levels, and also did a couple jobs, which I didn't actually deliver items, but it still said I completed them anyway, so whatever, I'll take them, I guess. Just to get a few levels, get a little bit of money out of the way. Also, I should probably deposit that money. Yeah, I was checking out the TMs for sale, and one of the TMs was Facade, which I was gonna grab, but the other one was Hidden Power, and I figure, hey, I could use a move that has, you know, something besides just normal damage that doesn't really deal that much damage as it is. Unfortunately, though, I'm not entirely sure how Hidden Power works. It inflicts damage on the target. Its type and power change with the dungeon, not with the Pokemon. I don't know what that means, and I don't know how to figure out what type and what power I'm actually using, so I have instant regret for buying that. But then again, it replaced Disabled, so I can't complain too much. But now that I have the Pokemon that I want, and I got a couple levels, yeah, I'm level 15 now on myself. Also, Chikorita is now level 15. Unfortunately, though, Magnemite is still a little bit behind at level 9, but it's not level 7 anymore, so that's nice. You know, I got everybody with me. Time to go take on the stupid Silent Chasm thing again. Well, on the bright side, I found a gummy right off the bat, which I will instantly give Magnemite. And surely that's the one that you like, right? Learned Efficiency Expert. I think that means that it goes after weakened foes first, which I don't actually want that, so I'll just leave it as it is. You know, the funny thing is, for all of us being relatively drastic levels, all of our HPs are actually the same. Let me bring that up really quick. Magnemite, for being level 9, is 53 HP. Chikorita has the highest HP at 55. There's only 2 difference. Man, it's always upsetting when I go through an entire dungeon only to find out that the one room I didn't check is the one that I need to be in. Of course. I'm about to die. Not good. Chikorita, hello? Yeah, okay, wait till it's right on top of you, that's fine. Bruh. What even is accuracy in this game? Why is it that all these moves just keep missing for no reason? Is there any explanation to that anywhere in this game? I have my doubts, considering it's a Pokemon game and they don't ever give any information within the games themselves. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything that is accuracy related in this game. Hold on, that's misleading. Accuracy is in the game, but it's counted as a different stat called hit ratio. We don't get to see any of that information in this game. We don't actually get to see that, not even in the next game. It's the upper version of the next games. In Explorers of Sky and later games, the moves are all listed with a hit ratio value. It's given a bunch of stars, and with those stars you can determine how accurate the move is. But nothing in this game gives us any information on that here. And according to Bulbapedia, moves only really reach a maximum accuracy of 98. Some can increase to 99 or 100, depending on like if the Pokemon has the ability to compound eyes, things like that. And some moves are otherwise sure shot moves and can't be strengthened or anything. It's also not until later, like Super Mystery Dungeon, which is several generations later, where your Pokemon speed is related to your accuracy. But again, that doesn't help us here. It's just, I use Scratch and it misses for no reason. Just to make the game difficult for difficulty's sake. That's not good game design. That actually just tells me that you don't know how to program the game correctly to begin with, and you have to rely on cheap tactics like that. Farfetch wants to join the team. It's a Farfetch, though. I mean, sure, just to recruit a Pokemon, I guess. You do not have very good HP. 40 HP. You're level 10, but you only have 40 HP. There's a Teddy Ursa at the bottom of the screen. I'd rather have a Teddy Ursa, to be honest. Don't know if the game would actually let me have one, though. Oh, stairs are right here. That's convenient. And extra convenience. Okay, Chikorita just takes damage. And misses a Razor Leaf. Don't get me wrong, that move actually has a lower chance. But even still. Never have I needed a Wonder Tile so bad in my life. What? Who do you see? There's apparently a Gloom off screen. And it's been defeated. This dungeon isn't actually as difficult as it was the first time I went through it. I'm actually going through these floors fairly quickly. And apparently there's a Pokemon that was chasing me. One benefit to having Chikorita is you can kind of cover for things like that. I had no idea. But yeah, I'm already on the 8th floor of this dungeon, and my belly... As I speak, my belly hasn't gotten hungry once. Now it has. Yeah, getting to the 8th floor before my belly actually starts to get hungry, like that's about what I remember from playing this before. I didn't remember having to eat so many apples, just not exactly the first dungeon, but close enough. Also, I linked a few moves. I've got Chikorita linked. So Reflect and Tackle are together, but you're also set to never use Reflect and Tackle. I don't really care too much for Reflect. Like, Tackle is decent damage, but just having your defenses boosted doesn't really mean much when it doesn't seem like anybody ever wants to go for Chikorita. The only time anybody ever goes for Chikorita is when she decides to water off on her own. Magnemite, I linked Metal Sound and Thundershock together, so you get to drop not just 2 stages, but 3 apparently in this game. Reduces the target's special defense by 3. So Thunder Shock is more like dealing thunder damage. And yeah, I have hidden power, but I didn't link it with anything. I haven't even used it just because I don't know exactly what it does. And honestly, I don't really care for it. I regret not selecting Facade just to have extra damage. It probably does more damage than Scratch +1, to be honest. But yeah, with hidden power, I don't really know how to really check type and power or anything like that other than using it and eventually weeding out what moves I'm actually super effective against, like what type I would be based off of that. And Farfetch just has Peck and Sand Attack. Doesn't do anything but sit there being a bird. I only got 6 Poke from that. I'm upset. What did I do? Uh-oh. Did my game just crash? No! What is happening? What'd I do? Why is that? Huh? Oh! Apparently, I have a button map that simulates the Nintendo DS closing its lid. Why does that exist? Apparently, that's what the game looks like if you were to close the DS and take a peek at the screen, I guess. Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Oh my god, where even are the stairs in this place? This floor is kind of large. Yeah, I shouldn't have stepped here, should I? That was a mistake. And I can't do anything, sadly. And of course, Chikorita's gonna miss every stupid Razor Leaf ever known to man. Huge problem. Can I actually just release Magnemite from here? That actually would be the best option. Because, I mean, it's just going to end up fainting here. There's no way. In fact, I'm pretty sure as soon as I take a step, it's going to die here. Oh, hey, you're able to land an attack finally. They just keep going for Sand Attack for some reason. There's actually nothing that I can really do here. Like, I'm just... Honestly, too, it's actually kind of annoying because I can't do anything in the sense that I have to wait for all of these Pokemon to take their turn and do their thing before I can even take a step. Magnemite's no longer cringing. But you miss your move because this game is dog shit. Okay, there goes Magnemite, finally. Farfetch gets a level out of the whole thing and learns Leer. Can't link your move or anything, so doesn't do me any good. However, I gotta make sure that I unselect that move, so you don't try using it. Just what I need, accuracy to drop. And everything misses, because of course it does. Holy shit, will you actually go for literally anything else? Oh my fucking god. Miss one more time and I'm ending the video here. Cool.